Hello students, we are going to discuss our new lesson, establishment of company rule in India. Now, European era began in India with the arrival of Vasco da Gama at Calicut in 1498. Sea route to India was discovered by Vasco da Gama, and now European countries, they started coming to India through sea routes. And by 16th century, Portuguese established their colony in Goa, and European traders and adventurers, missionaries, they came to India from England, Spain, France, and Holland. With this, when European traders, they started coming to India, different trading companies, they established their centers in India as they were attracted by the weakening of and disintegration of Mughal Empire, and as a result, there was a lack of a strong central authority in India, and it led to emergence of independent states, which you have already studied in your class 7th, like Bengal, Awadh, Hyderabad, and Sikh, Marathas. They also established their independent kingdoms. Now, these trading companies, they established their trading centers in coastal areas because they came to India through sea routes, and obviously they wanted to transfer or export material or from India through sea routes from ports. So it was easy for them to be in the coastal areas. These trading centers were called factories, that is the places where factors or officials worked. Some of the factories, these were fortified to safeguard from their trading companies. Boundaries were made, areas were protected, our military was set up. These trading companies bought spices, cotton textile, indigo, that is nail, and saltpeter, which is a raw material to make gunpowder. All these material were bought at cheap rates from India and sold them in Europe and America at high prices. So there was a huge profit margin, and it led to a competition among the foreign trading companies. And English and the French were the main rival companies in India. Now, we will specifically study about the East India Company. The East India Company set up its trading posts in Surat and 3 presidency cities, that is in Bengal, Madras, and Bombay. It was Fort William in Bengal, St. George, Fort St. George in Madras, and Bombay Castle. Now, East India Company, it started as a trading company and gradually it became an imperial power. Imperial power means it took over the administration of India. It established its political power in India. It established its rule over India. The East India Company became an imperial power to protect its trading interest from other European traders. Means it wanted to earn maximum profit. And due to conflicts with other European traders, it built its own military and administrative departments so that it can face other European trading companies and its rivals. To establish its rule or for its own interests, East India Company established friendly relations with the local princes or the rulers. Then the Indian rulers, they wanted to take help from the Britishers against other rulers. So they signed alliances to secure the help of the English military to settle their internal rivalries, because the Indian princes or the Indian rulers were continuously fighting with each other. So to win, they wanted the help of European or the English military. And the British introduced the policy of divide and rule among the Indian rulers as well as Hindus and Muslims. Now the Indian rulers became the puppets in the hands of the British, means gradually all the powers were taken by the British and Indian rulers were not having any powers to take any decisions. And in this way, the East India Company became so powerful that it took over the governance or the rule of Bengal, Madras, and Bombay. And gradually, a trading company, it completely transformed and changed into an auxiliary government, means the major decisions were taken by Britishers and the military power. This power ended in 1858, means after the revolt of 1857, the powers from East India Company were taken by Queen Victoria and all the decisions were taken from England. And the East India was given only the decisions to be taken related to trade only. Now, with this, the topic is complete. In the next video, we will continue next topic.